Hey everybody, it's Stuart, Super Sunday Sepia Tone Serenade. I am the very namesake of that institution, Stuart, and to my left is the beautiful Rosalita. How are you, Rosie?
Nice to meet Rosie.
And hope all's well. I have a cold, so if my voice doesn't sound as strong and angelic and beautiful as it normally does, that's my excuse. But, you know, the show must go on. Me and Rosie are here for your entertainment pleasure. Haven't left the house much other than to get this. It's the Galaxy 7. Last night, my phone totally died. It didn't totally die, just the screen. I couldn't see anything. So I'm getting texts, and I can't read them, and I can't respond to them, which is a completely frustrating feeling. So I went out and I replaced that today, and the transition is still a work in progress with all the apps and things like that. They told me Google Apps would do it all for me, but it's not being as helpful as one might have hoped. Anyway, we have a couple requests, but before I get to that, something exciting. For the third time in my musical career over a 20-year period, for a third time yesterday, I was recognized by someone I had never met before in my entire life, so it happens approximately once every 6.5 years. I was at City Winery yesterday, and someone knew me, and he knew me from this very thing, Stuart Super Sunday Sepia Tone Serenade. He couldn't come up with that title, but he apparently we have one mutual Facebook friend, which is Greg Cott from the Tribune. And because of that, he had seen the video, so that's exciting stuff. He forgot to mention Rosie, though. I don't know why. Anyway, we have two requests to get to by two new requesters. Tim wants to hear Coming to America, or Just America, the Neil Diamond song. And Robert wants to hear an original. Given the fact that I have a cold, I'm just not dealing with learning new stuff at the moment. Not that America song should be too difficult, but maybe next week I'll look into that. I'm going to do an original. I got a record coming out, hopefully by the end of this year. We're going into a studio in October. This record has become kind of my equivalent to Axl Rose's Chinese Democracy. It's been on hold for like a few years now, but it looks like we're finally going into the studio for this thing. And one of the songs on it, one I'm going to play, is called Nights Like These. I've posted the demo a few times on Facebook, but I've noticed nobody really listens to that. They seem to watch the videos, though. So I'm going to play the song right now. And the record's going to be called Secrets, Lies, and Alibis, which is a line from one of the songs, and it seemed like a good title. So I'm going to do the song. This is called Nights Like These. The only thing you really need to know about it is, at the time I wrote it, it was probably the darkest thing I ever wrote, and when I sent it to Philip, who's producing the record, who also produced the last record, he was just like, dude, do I need to have an intervention and get you in a mental institution or something, or check you in somewhere? And he said that was the saddest thing I ever wrote. So I thought I could do better, so then I wrote something else called If I Died in My Sleep, but I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do Nights Like These. Nights like these always get me down. Think about leaving this goddamn town. Would anyone notice if I weren't around? Nights like these always get me down. Nights like these always make me sad. Think about the family that I never had. How I fuck up everything. It's probably best I ain't a dad. Nights like these always make me sad. Nights like these I question my faith. Think me and salvation ought to set a date. Hell, it don't matter much for me, it's far too late. Nights like these, I question my fate. And I wish I was a better man and believed in some sort of divine plan. Don't know how to pray, but I'm down on my knees. Christ, how I hate nights like these. Nights like these, I worry about my sanity. And I wonder if love's meant for someone like me. Think of what my folks shedding back on me and Natalie. Nights like these, I worry about my sanity. Nights like these, play tricks with my mind. Get so uptight and can't unwind, or turn away from what I left behind. Nights like these, play tricks with my mind. Nights like these are what drive me to drink. I wish that in those moments I would stop and think, 'cause life will pass you by before you could even blink. Nights like these are what drive me to drink. Why does the sunshine always turn to rain? How can such pleasure become pain? Was our love divine? Was it more like a disease? God damn, I hate nights like these. Nights like these, I just can't stand myself. Wish that I could be most anybody else. Start to doubt my mental health. Nights like these, I just can't stand myself. Nights like these, I'm glad I don't own a gun, 'cause I might not make it till the morning sun. I'm so ashamed of the things that I've done. Nights like these, I'm glad I don't own a gun. Nights like these, filled with despair. Can't look at the reflection coming from the mirror, but I take comfort in knowing that the morning is near. Nights like these, filled with despair. And I wish I was a better man and believed in some sort of divine plan. Don't know how to pray, but I'm down on my knees. Christ, how I hate nights like these. Christ, how I hate nights like these. Thanks for listening, everybody. I guess that's it. Anything else, Rosie? I guess that's it. Anyway, make comments. Let me know what you think of that song. Got a record, like I said, we got this record coming out. We're going into the studio late summer, early fall to do this record. Secrets, Lies, and Alibis. If you don't have the last record, I'd be certainly happy to send you a free download. You could download the record. You could also download a podcast thing I did for this thing called Acoustic Underground. It's all one download. So just let me know if you want that, and I'll shoot that over to you. Anyway, that should do it. We'll get to, what's his name? Tim's request for Coming to America, hopefully in the near future. Thanks a lot. Please help unfuck the world. It's all we got.